Allegations of Munchausen syndrome by proxy represent some of the most challenging issues that a lawyer can confront. Essentially, the allegation is that a caretaker, usually a mother, abuses or creates illness in their child in order to gain the attention and the secondary benefit that comes from that attention from the medical profession. Now, it is true that there are mothers that do abuse their children for this reason. However, that is a very, very, very rare condition, but it does occur. The problem comes about when the medical establishment attempts to make this diagnosis based on so-called behavioral characteristics of a Munchausen mother. Well, what are those characteristics? What are those behaviors? Well, it's a mother that seems overly preoccupied with their child's health, that does their own research, asks a lot of questions of the doctors, maybe goes to different doctors because they're not satisfied. Sometimes they suggest testing or even diagnoses, and they seem very aggressive and invested in seeking medical care for their children. Well, the problem is that that behavioral pattern characterizes perhaps as many as 10% of mothers, and I think we all know people that would fit into that category. But when we use that to make an assessment of Munchausen syndrome by proxy, we are going to be wrong far more often than we're going to be right. Because remember that the true incidence of this behavior is far less than 1% of the population. So if we're going to institute investigations and become suspicious because 10% of people display these behaviors, we are going to be investigating many, many innocent people. Now, medicine has not yet arrived at the state where we know everything that there is to know about the human body and disease. And the fact is that there are children that have chronic diseases or have conditions that have not yet been fully assessed or discovered. So to make claims that because a child's symptoms are unexplained and because that child's mother seems to display the so-called Munchausen characteristics goes beyond the available evidence, and therein injustice lies. We have a lot of experience in defending against these claims, so if you find yourself in the position of being accused, we would like to consult with you. Thank you.